What's up, Mario babies? It's your girl AD Amaria Denise. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, we just hit 370. We just hit 300. It took us a long time to get 300, but as soon as we get to 300, we at we almost at 400, and then we're gonna be at 500, and then we're gonna be at 1K. And once you at 1K, like, you can really chill for a little bit, right? Nah, you can't do that. Today, I'm gonna be going down the line and telling y'all about my exes. Dun, dun, dun. Basically, like, basically giving y'all the do's and don'ts, how to be better than like me, like. And this started in, we're actually gonna go back to middle school, okay? To young girls that's watching this, or the girls my age, or the girls older than me, like, it just inspire you to do better. Don't make the same mistakes, or something positive. And yeah, don't be a bird. Don't be like Anaya. We love Anaya, but don't be like Anaya or Melanie or me. Anyways, so we're gonna start in middle school. So we're gonna start in middle school. Where was I starting? Oh, middle school. So yeah, so we're in middle school. It's about this boy. We're in middle school. It's about this boy. We're in middle school. It's about this boy. How we gonna give him a fake name? Do I want to give him the real shit? Do we care? Do we care? I don't think we care. I feel like name dropping a little bit. I mean, I'm not messy, but I don't talk to these people anymore, so it don't matter. And if they try to talk to me after this, I'm not gonna talk to them, so it don't matter. We was in 6th grade, because I was in middle school for 7th or 8th, right? Don't worry about it. 6th grade, this boy, Lord have mercy, I loved me some. How I found out he liked me is because we got to fighting. Like, we got into a fight in the cafeteria. I had a crush on him before I knew that he liked me, right? Right, okay? We in the cafeteria, he trying to cut in front of me to get his ice cream first. For real, like, this is real life, for real. This is how big I was. He trying to cut in front of me to get his ice cream first. And I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, I can't get in front of you. I said, no, mind you. If you have a crush on somebody, you probably would let them in front of you. But I needed my ice cream, so I didn't let him in front of me. Yeah. Slick, like, I was still just trying to, I was trying to talk to him. So I made a big deal about him getting in front of me because I just wanted to talk to him. He goes in line with his homeboy. And I step out of my spot, and I go get in front of him. And he was like, what you doing, bro? What you doing? I said, no, you're not finna come get in front of the whole line. Like, no. And then he's like, so you can? And I said, yes. I remember this story like back of my hand. I don't even know what the back of my hand looked like.
What happened? I don't know. Let me think. I don't remember this story like back of my hand.
He tugged on my purse, and my purse broke. I turned and I pushed him because I have brothers. So when my brothers do something to me, I push them. And at the time, I didn't know, like, the whole boys are stronger than girls thing, but I don't think he was that much stronger than me because we was shoving each other around at the time. So I don't know how strong you is now, but you wasn't stronger than me then because we was both pulling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So yeah, we was just shoving each other around. Wasn't nobody really throwing no hands or nothing because we didn't know how to fight. So yeah. When we in the office, he was like, oh, you know, like I like you, like I had a crush on you and stuff. I was like, oh, you like me? Like, I like you right now. He was like, oh, really? Like, and then he was telling me how, like, after that, after we get out the office, we gonna start, like, talking and being at the lunch table together and just, you know, he would walk to class with me and stuff. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, and then in my middle school, if y'all was, like, sharing the same locker.
Y'all was locked in.
He was telling me, he was like, oh, you gonna put your stuff in my locker, and yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, it sounds good, like, right? And I like him, so it's like, okay, remember that, guys, I like him, right? And remember that, you know, when you like somebody, you do stupid things. Apparently, I wasn't the only one he liked, right? There's this girl, and he was flirting and stuff with her. They was holding hands. She sat on his lap and all of that, right? And I'm just like, you said you liked me. Like, what's the deal? Like, you know? He was like, I do like you, but don't tell nobody that I like you, though. I used to, like, have snacks and stuff and bring it to school. And when we would be by ourselves, he'd be like, oh, what you bring me today? Like, and I would give it to him.
Hell no, man. What the?
Because I liked him, and I thought, like, what we had was private. I didn't know the difference between private and secret at the time, so I, thought what we had was private. Nothing bad really happened between me and a girl or nothing like that. I just remember this story vividly because this was my first real crush. I'm gonna make sure my daughter knows to keep her snacks to herself. Like, don't be sharing your snacks with no little boys because all they do is lie. He just had the best of every world because it wasn't just that one girl he was flirting with. It was a lot of girls. Fast forward, jump to high school. All right, we're gonna start in 9th grade. This boy, we was in a friend group. Now, I stole my first kiss on the steps, and he was a senior. I don't care. Go run and tell. We graduated now. He was a senior.
I was a freshman.
Kind of the same concept. Like, he was telling me a lot of stuff more than showing it. I was fat and ugly, right? So that was like, oh my gosh, a high school older boy likes me. So I went for anything, right? All right. We'd be on FaceTime. We'd be holding hands. We'd be in that band room. And he asked me, like, did I have to do anything? And I was like, no, I don't have to do nothing. Like, I could talk to you. So he took me to the stairs. And he didn't even ask me if he could kiss me. He just kissed me. I didn't say I didn't like it. Okay? His lips was so big. It, like, swallowed my whole face. It was like...
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
My lips aren't big. His lips were huge. His lips were huge. So they was swallowing my whole face. After that kiss, like, he would ask me if we could do stuff. And I said no. And then next thing I know, he's talking to this other girl who is currently his girlfriend. So I'm not going to say her name either. But he started talking to this other girl. We was both freshmen. So obviously he had a problem with, like, talking to younger people. Guys, if you're a freshman coming in a freshman, do not talk to them seniors or juniors. Barely sophomores. Stay to the people in your grade. I'm so serious. It's a dangerous game out here, for real. Some people really are predators, for real. When I caught him talking to... Oh, shoot. When I caught him talking to that girl, he was like, we aren't dating. We were never dating. I was never your boyfriend. Right? All the excuses in the world. So that was like, I was like, oh, like, but you did this. You had my first kiss. Like, da, da, da. They don't care. They don't care about none of that. So be careful who you put your lips on. Don't be talking to nobody way older than you. And freshmen, don't talk to seniors, sophomores, or juniors. Stay to your grade. Now we're going to go to... He had just moved here. He wasn't really popular. I'll probably bleep that out because he's like a big football player right now. I was one of the first few people to talk to him. We had the same class. Like, our class was fun. I missed that class. He was another kissing, yeah. So he was like, hey, what you doing after school? I said, I gotta go to practice. He said, can you meet me before practice? And I was like, yeah, like, he cool, like, he had just moved here. There was no reputation about, but oh shoot, I keep saying his name. I didn't, like, he was sweet at the time. I didn't think nothing of it. So we in the hallway by the gym. I hope my parents don't watch this video. We was kissing. The next day, somebody had said, oh, like, would you date Amaria? He was like, F no, she ugly. I would never talk to her that way a day in my life. Like, Amaria is Chop. I don't even know. It wasn't Chop because Chop wasn't popular then. But he was just going off about how he wouldn't talk to me. And so then somebody had said,
oh, but didn't y'all kiss?
And I was mad because I was a private person. So I was mad and I was like, you told people we kiss, like, da, 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 da. And Really, that was kind of my mistake, because then it started going around the school. That was kind of my mistake, because like nobody had proof or nothing, and I just hopped my little happy tail up and said, oh, you told people we kissed. Kind of like gave validation that we kissed. So we could have easily been like, that never happened. But I was already mad because he started dissing me. Y'all, do not go for that keep secret stuff. Do not go for that. Being secret is so, like, that means they ashamed of you. They don't want nobody to know, or they want to just be with everybody in the world. Yeah. Lesson learned. Now we are entering junior year, and this is the boy this boy right here, I had a crush on in 9th grade. Never said nothing about it till going into junior year. This boy is this boy name is I had a big crush on this boy, and my best friend knew that. Like, we would just go hang out and do stuff. We would skip class, go hang out, you know, go to the mall, go to the arcade, always doing stuff together. I always made sure that we was doing stuff together, because I knew he wouldn't do stuff with me by myself. Like, at the time, he was portraying that he wouldn't hang out with me by himself, right? And so I would make my best friend, like, ask and stuff if we could hang out. He knew I liked him. He used me, because I would be like, hey, can you bring me some McDonald's to practice or whatever? And he would be like, yeah. He's like, send him money, but I need gas money. I'm like, okay, like, what's your gas on? He would be like, oh, it's full, but the drive there and then the drive back home, like, I'm gonna need some gas money. And at the time, gas wasn't like $5, right? I would be like, okay, like, I'll send 10. And he'll be like, nah, I'm gonna need like 25. 25 is a whole new full tank, because he didn't have a new car, like a newer car. 25 is a whole new full tank. Now that I know the knowledge that I know about cars, that was a whole new like, right? So I had to send the 25 plus my money. So basically, he was just asking for money, and I was giving it to him because I like this boy. This is a boy that I've liked since 9th grade. So I was just giving it out, right? I was just giving it out. He would be like, I'm hungry, can you buy me some food? I'll buy him his food. Oh, can you send me some money for this? I'll send him money for that. Like, right? And then this other girl comes in the picture. Me and that other girl, we cool now. We G's. Like, I like her. Okay? She's really funny. But this other girl comes in the picture. And, well, she probably been in the picture, like, before me, but it wasn't brought to my attention. So he used to compare us and make us, like, do stuff. Like, oh, can you draw me this picture? And I asked her to draw the same picture because I just want to see who picture I like the best. I was so irritated. Like, one time he was like, oh, can you draw Toga for me? I was like, yeah, I got you. Like, I'm drawing Toga. Then the girl posts Toga on her story. I'm like, who she draw? Like, why she drawing Toga when I'm drawing Toga, right? And so then I texted him. I said, did you ask her to draw Toga? He was like, yeah, I just told y'all, he was like, I just wanted to see who I like better, who picture I like better. I never gave him the picture because I wasn't finna compete. I didn't care to compete, but I did compete in some ways. He would just tell me the stuff that they would do and stuff like that, and I went for it, bro. Like, literally, I still was there. Like, it was so bad. He would just tell me the stuff that they would do, and I'm like, what does that have to do with me, though? Anytime we went out, I paid for the food. Anytime, like, I paid for the activity. Just running my pockets dry. It's okay, though. There was one time, me and a girl was going post for post on our story. It was so petty and stupid. I will never do that over a guy again. Like, I could really care less, for real. He owes me a lot of money. If y'all see him, let me know. Like, because I haven't seen him since I cut him off. I had blocked him. That was it. After I blocked him, I ain't never talked to that man again. And our life was so great. But then my ex comes. Now, this is somebody who's actually my boyfriend. The rest of them was not my boyfriends. This one was my boyfriend. This one came and asked me to be his girlfriend in the lamest way, but he came and asked me to be his girlfriend. But I should have said no. Let me tell y'all why I should have said no. Because before we even started dating, when we were talking, he would stop talking to me to talk to somebody else. Like, he'd be like, oh, like, I don't think we should talk anymore. Like, and then, like, I would pick up on the fact that he's talking to somebody else. And because I was also friends with his brothers. Also, guys, don't date your friends' siblings. Like, for real. Do not date your friends' siblings. Do not get close with the family and then date somebody in that family, because then you lose the whole family. Okay? Okay. Great. I'm just giving y'all a life lesson. He would stop talking to me for other girls in the talking stage. Like, it was on and off. It was never me, though. Like, I was never like, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I was a ride or die for that boy, right? Then this one time we stopped talking. I'm thinking we stopped talking for good. We just friends. Like, for real. I was his friend. He was my friend. We would just be hanging out or on the phone talking about some games or, like, talking about God or, you know, just being there, right? I never brought up, I never talked about any type of starting relations ever. Like, I didn't because it was like, okay, y'all are friends, right? That's why I put in my head that we were friends. He didn't put that in his head, though, because he came 3 a.m. after we snuck out. I'm gonna give you a story time about that. But he came 3 a.m, asked me to be his girl. I said yes. Now, he was like, he asked me, he said,
do I gotta make this all special or?
And I was like, what? And he was like, you know. And my dumb self said, nah. But I don't want nobody to have to ask me to do anything. Just do it. So if you gotta ask me, then nah. But I should have said no. I didn't say no. I was a fool. The fools that they talk about in the Bible. Now we're dating. He would complain about doing boyfriend stuff, y'all. Don't like somebody to the point where all your morals, standards, and self-respect go downhill. Do not do that. For real, like, stand your ground. Stand what you was taught, how you feel, how you want to move, and how you want to be treated. Stand your ground. And if God tell you no, then take no as an answer. Don't try to move on your own, because then it's going to go wrong. Now, like, we dating. It's cool, kumbaya, like, messages sweet, phone calls sweet. He texted me, wake up, I miss you, like, sweet little voicemails, right? Then it's time for me to go to college. But no. Before I went to college, like I said, like, I would ask him, hey, my friends ditched me. Can you come pick me up? He got an attitude, and he got mad. And mind you, we were supposed to hang out that day anyways. I'm not finna, no. Anyways, he got mad. So, because he wanted to go play basketball with his boys. So I started walking. I am independent. I don't need nobody. I start walking. Then he pull up, like, with an attitude because I'm walking. But you was mad. You was mad to come get me. So, like, I feel like I was gaslit a lot. Mm-hmm. Oh. And yeah, so when I saw that he would get mad for me to ask him to do little stuff, I go back to my homeboys. Kanye, Gavin, can y'all come help? Like, can y'all help me? Can y'all come, or can you do this? Can you pick me up from his house? Because he don't want to take me home. I don't have a car at the time. I got a car now. I got a Hellcat, y'all. So then he got mad at the fact that I asked other people for help. But you don't want to help me. And it wasn't all the time, y'all. I didn't do this all the time. So don't be like, well, if you knew, you shouldn't have been doing da-da-da-da. It wasn't all the time. And it was a spare the moment stuff. Like, I didn't go places or do stuff knowing like I wouldn't. Anyways. Then I go to college. Like, when I'm there and stuff, like, it's cool. He kind of barely answering the phone some, you know. I come and I surprise him for his birthday. Bring him gifts. Like, I'm trying to make it special because he let it be known, like, don't nobody do nothing for him, right? So I try to make it special. I do what I can because I'm not rich. I didn't have a job. The little money that I was getting, I was saving for his birthday. Got him some streaming lights, tripod, smell good, face wash, gum. He loved keeping gum on him. So I just got the stuff that I knew. Right? The thought that counts. Right? Okay. Anyways, balloons. Like, okay, I got his mom in on it. Anyways, y'all. Then he cheated, right? Well, he was cheating the whole time. Yeah. Then, like, I forgave him. Guys, when you find somebody that is cheating, when you find out somebody's cheating on you, leave. Don't stay. Don't say, oh, they can change. Don't say, oh, we can fix this. Leave. Because, let me tell you why. Went back to college. Got insecure. Let it be known that I was getting insecure. He got mad that I was getting insecure because he cheated on me. Then broke up with me. And says, I'm not mature enough. And he was like, I'm not mature enough. It was a lot of bull stuff. It was a lot of bull crap. And of course, I was immature at the time because I got cheated on. Like, that's just, we got to rebuild that. We have to work on that. Then I was like, well, mind you, we was already talking about God and stuff. Like, I love Jesus. I love Christ. You know, I got a little lost in my ways. I'm back now. So I tried to incorporate Jesus, like, you know, to help us fix this, because it's like he's the only person, or God is the only person, thing, spirit, because he's not a person. I don't know. Listen. But God was the only thing that could fix us, right? Completely. And he was like, oh, it's too late to add God. We wasn't doing this before. Yes, we were. And it's never too late to incorporate God. If somebody tell y'all that, leave. Y'all, leave. For real. For real, leave. Don't stay. I still got his location at the time. I look at his location. He at Dave & Buster's. I'm like, oh, is he going on a date? I'm getting lied to. Moral of the story, leave. The moral of the story is to leave. Once you see the first few signs, leave. When I saw that boy in middle school holding hands with another girl in her locker, I should have left him alone. But no, I was still giving out my snacks. When I heard the way that one boy was talking about me freshman year, I should have just never talked to him again and left. Sophomore year, 10th grade, when he was talking to that girl, I still try to be his friend. I should have just shut up and left. When he started comparing me, when I started getting robbed out my pockets, when my pockets was running dry, I should have left. When he stopped talking to me in the talking stage to talk to somebody else, when he asked me, do I have to do this big? When he didn't invite me to go out with him for his birthday as his girlfriend, when he when he cheated, like, I don't know. When he got his mama to block me, like, I should have left. Well, when he got his mama to block me, like, it was already done. But yeah, guys do better. Girls do better. For the guys too, if y'all watching this. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna attract girls more. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you don't miss any videos. And go back and watch my videos. Yeah. Love you all. Love you, babies. Bigs.